Fijian Drua unbeaten run away from home continues. 17 games straight, Fijian Drua have not won a game away from home. Tahs, on the other hand, absolutely stoked with a 2-from-2 start to the season. Huge win over the Drua, 29-24. What a game. Before we get into it, let me know in the comments what you guys thought of the game. Who played well, who didn't, who was your man of the match, who did well for you in fantasy. Let me know in the comments. Hit that subscribe if you haven't already. Let's get into it. So we'll stay on the home team. We'll stay on the Tahs first. Quite scrappy, plenty of knock-ons, plenty of missed opportunities. They'll be kicking themselves that, yes, okay, they won, but they'll be kicking themselves that they only won by 5 points. They could have scored a ton more tries. The amount of opportunities they had, it's definitely something that they'll have to look at or have to work on as well. Yes, only second game for the squad together, but something they'll want to work on, especially when it gets to the back end of the season. They get the first opportunity to score, first entry into the 22. They go for touch, and then they miss that opportunity. They get the ball turned over off the next phase. I would say they do look good with ball in hand when they do, like they're throwing their bit of attack shape around. They've got players in motion, guys running short. They've got guys out the back. It was just those last passes or those last phase that just went missing, where there was a ton of entries into the 22, but did not come away with nearly enough points when you look at how many entries they had. They do capitalize on their next 22 entry, though. Angus Bell sets it up nicely. So they set up, they go for it, or they go down from the line out. Angus Bell comes around the back, gets over that advantage line. It's so hard to stop that close. And then Gleeson comes. It's that 1-2 bang. Angus Bell first gets over the advantage line. Good front foot ball, quick ball. Lungy Gleeson comes around the corner, and you are not. Good luck. You're not stopping him that close. Good luck trying to stop him there. Crashes over to score. Early on, the Tahs scrum was absolutely just walking through Fijian Drua scrum. There was 3 penalties, back-to-back 3 penalties from the scrum. And in the second half, that just turned around. I thought when the subs were made, Fijian Drua's scrum was immense. It was really, really good. And then they were scoring or getting penalties off Waratahs scrum. Very interesting how that worked. And like I said, a ton of missed opportunities from the Waratahs. Definitely something that they will want to improve on going forward. I think in the first half, they had 8 entries into the 22, into Fijian Drua's 22, and they only came away with 17 points. So 17 divided by 8, whatever that is, right? It was only 2 tries and a penalty. You can score at least a 2 or 3 more times out of those 8, and then you'll be happy with that for sure. Just before halftime, Lungy Gleeson did get his second, like 2 before halftime. How good. Bit of a lucky one there. Jorgensen putting a ton of pressure on to Fijian Drua, and they get a little ball kind of spills out, and Gleeson is there to touch it down. And they go into the halftime 17-12, and then they come out swinging. The Waratahs do. First to draw blood at second half. Strong maul this time, and this time they do score off a maul. Fijian Drua did so well in the first half to defend their maul, Waratahs maul, but they just kept coming, man, and Parecki goes over to score right after halftime. And then they did well to absorb pressure a lot of the time, Waratahs did, because in that second half, Fijian Drua were just throwing everything at them. Waratahs were under the pump, held the ball up twice over the line. That's game-changing stuff. That's coach killers for the Drua, but really game-changing for the Waratahs. They get a late 77-minute penalty try, a collapsed maul, again applying pressure onto the opposition with their maul, and that's how they go ahead. Tane Edmed, 3 from 4 off the tee. Really good. I thought O'Donnell was good for his first game for the Tahs. few early touches, strong with ball in hand, strong defensively as well. And he took some big carries and some big knocks as well. Kellaway was good. A lot of strong hits off contestable kicks. He was really good. And then Gleeson, I thought, was good at the early stages of the game. So was Angus Bell. Going over to the Drua, oh man, they'll be kicking themselves as well. Also, plenty of opportunities to score tries or to win this game as well. Just couldn't hold it out. I think discipline was a big problem for them as well. And it always is in the games. They really do struggle with their discipline, just giving away too many penalties, allowing the opposition to control the game, where we've seen when Fijian Drua control the game, they control the tempo, how quick they want to play, where they want to play on the field. They usually go on to win those games. But if you allow the opposition to kick the penalties, slow the game down, and make it really hard for yourself. Some big one-on-one tackles I thought early on, flying out the line, like Fijian Drua do and like they enjoy. Big tackles there. And then totally against the run of play, Drua react off a loose ball, a loose bit of handling from the Waratahs, and Logonomasi down the corner. Fresh, clean pair of heels to go over untouched. They go bang with Kerevalevu, who finishes in the corner, a worthy of a try in the corner there. That finishing, holy. Man, the inside-outside turns two Wallabies players, inside-outside, jerseys over their heads, and he goes over to score in the corner. Lovely finish there, and set up nicely from the 13. Samu Vodre, beautiful straight running and over that vantage line, and Fijian Drua used the ball off that. Obviously, the defense is set back then because he's gotten over that vantage line, and then they spread the ball to their speedsters, their finishers out wide, and Kerevalevu's try, that finish in the corner, unreal. Mentioned here that scrums were a problem in the first half, but in the second half, really good, and that could be because Angus Bell and Big Tongan Thor, Taniela Tupou got subbed off and the new Waratahs props came on, or it could be that Fijian Drua's props that came on were a lot better and stronger. Who knows, but massive difference from the first half to the second half with regards to scrums. They did well to defend Waratahs maul in the first half, but in the second half, right after halftime, they had a pressure just too much for the Drua, and Parecki goes over for a maul try. And they just concede too many penalties. While they're conceding so many penalties, they're doing so well with ball in hand, but then just can't round off those tries. So many opportunities. They do so well to get there that twice they were held up over the line. They score one of those tries, it's a different ball game. But coming back to the discipline issue, just allows the opposition, and in this case, Waratahs, to control the tempo of the game, how they want to play it. They slow it down or speed it up. Drua want quick ball. They want the game to be quick. They want it to be a bit messy, but you can't do that if you're giving away so many penalties. And that's definitely an issue for the Drua. They finally do score a try in the second half. Stretch that Waratahs defense, good throw, good attack shape, and Logonomasi scores over in the corner for his second. Great little step to finish that there. I thought Armstrong Ravola was good when he came on. Good decision making, nice passing, a lot of energy. So was Salawa and Dolokoto. He was really good as well. He scored a try off the back of a maul as well. But that bench really brought on good energy, I thought, for the Drua. Just couldn't round off this game. I think has it become a mental battle now that Fijian Drua just can't win away from home? It's definitely it's definitely a hurdle that they need to overcome, because I think it's 17 games, 2 years since they last won a game away from home. Definitely something that they'll have to overcome, and they'll have to overcome it soon if they want to go far in the Super Rugby season this year. What did you guys think of this game? Let me know in the comments. Waratahs coming away 29-24 winners. Who's your man of the match? Who played well? Who didn't? Let me know in the comments. Hit that subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you next time. Bye.